Hello there guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Schalke career mode here on FIFA 17, and today we are going to be starting the Bundesliga season. Unfortunately there is no face cam today as I forgot to charge my camera. Pretty silly of me, I know, but the face cam will be starting on the next episode if my camera is charged, which I'll try and remember to do. But we do take on Frankfurt in this first game, so let's go ahead and jump straight in to the action. Here is the line we're going to go with then. Donnarumma starting goal. Baba, how it is, Naldo and Kaikara at the defensive four. Silva, Gies, Goretzka, Konoplyanka across the middle. Max Meyer and Huntelaar starting up front. First game of the season then, away to Eintracht Frankfurt. A game we probably should be winning with our squad, but all games in this division are very tough. So as long as we can get off to a decent start and players playing well at the start of the season, I would be happy. Huntelaar now 33, which is why we're looking to bring in a replacement like Angel Correa, who'll get his game time this season that we did in the last episode. So let's get into Eintracht Frankfurt versus Schalke. There's Leon Goretzka into Max Meyer. Now Kaikara. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo into Huntelaar. Huntelaar now into Leon Goretzka. A little bit of room in front of him here. Goretzka's strike is taking a deflection off Midojevic, and it's going to be a corner towards now. Max Meyer take the corner, and it comes towards the heads, flicked on and away. Tackle by Gies. Now Goretzka finds Max Meyer. That's feed by him. He can find Huntelaar, who gets around the defender here, and it's Yasklan. Huntelaar scores into the top corner. That's a brilliant finish from the striker, proving why he's still first team selection. Great work by Meyer in the middle. And what a finish this is into the top corner. Tackled by Meyer. Huntelaar clips it into Max Meyer. Now Meyer into Gies. Now Konoplyanka, who turns, and it is Konoplyanka, and it's saved. And almost 2 in as many minutes here for us. Huntelaar now on the ball. Back to Bernardo Silva. Still Bernardo Silva coming across the goal now. And Silva scores! What a finish that is! 2-0 before the break. And it's the new signing on his debut, Bernardo Silva. That's why we paid the big money for him. Carrying the ball across the goal. In the end, just hits it back where it come from. And that's a great finish again. Goretzka into Konoplyanka. Cross comes in, and it's a header by Huntelaar, and he really should be making that 3-0. Konoplyanka wins the header. Goretzka into Konoplyanka. Now Max Meyer. Good feed by him as he turns his defender. He's being tugged on there, but he shrugged off the attempt by the defender. He gets to the byline. Cross comes into Bernardo Silva. It's headed away. In front of the goalkeeper is Gies with the ball now. Low strike. Konoplyanka's there, and it's gone into the goalkeeper's arms. Gies with a decent challenge there. Now here's Meyer. Clipped forward to Huntelaar, who's tugged that really well. And a chance here for Huntelaar. He scores it. Defenders were attempting to stop that one, but they got nowhere near him. It's his second goal of the day. 3-0 to Schalke. Another goal late in a half. We got 2 late in the first half. 1 here late in the second half. In the 89th minute, that's good work from Huntelaar. He did really well bringing that down. And in the end, finished nicely into the corner. 3-0 to Schalke. Final whistle has gone then. A 3-0 away victory on the opening day of the season against Frankfurt. The crowd of Frankfurt are not particularly happy, but there we go. It's a great result for us in the end. 3-0. So after that game then, we're going to take a look at this guy, Marco Marek. He's from Hoffenheim. He was suggested in the comments last video, and I'm going to put a £1.8 million bid in. It says like the deal could happen. Go ahead and submit your offer, but there's no indication on what that offer should be. So I'll go ahead and put £1.8 million. It looks like a decent goalkeeper. We'll play backup, of course, to Donnarumma. He's already in Germany, so hopefully that move can get done, but we'll see how it rolls as we advance forward. We are coming towards the end of the transfer window here, and Farman still hasn't left as of right now, but I've just stuck him on the transfer list, so he's more than likely to move on deadline day as we get some emails here for a few players. And with video ask price 3.8 million for Uchida. He's worth 2.7. Okay, so if we sell Uchida and then sell Farman on transfer deadline day, there could be an opportunity for us to bring in a very good right back. Who that right back is, as of right now, I don't have a clue, but I'm sure I'll have to do some scouting. We'll give this guy a sporadic first team player, so he will play a few games this season if he joins the club. 1.8 million was accepted. Not really sure how much his actual value is. We may be overpaying there for him, but that's the way that it works, I guess. We do have a transfer offer now. Marek has accepted, and Uchida's moved. So there's one out and one in. Let's take a look at the offer here then for Foreman. Don't want to delete it. Let's delete these ones. They're the ones I don't need. Okay, here we go, boys. It is Atleti come in for 19.5 million. Now, they've definitely lowballed us here. He's worth 23. So, I'm going to ask for 30 million for the goalkeeper. Obviously, 85 rated. You're not going to get many better than Foreman. So, this is a difficult decision to let him leave. But obviously, if he wants to go, the offers are there. It's kind of inevitable that he will go. I'm going to have to wait until the deal's done, though, to really start looking for his... the new right back. Let's go to the office here and take a look at the finances at the moment. And you can see our budget is currently 13 million. So that's going to go to maybe 35 million, maybe. It should be more, actually. I don't know how much we'll actually have once Foreman sold, if he goes for 30 mil. So 8 hours now, and they have matched it. 30 mil is a deal, say Atleti. Now we have to wait for him to go. There we go, player sold. Deadline day transfer completed. Now we have 7 hours to spend the money. 25.5 million has been added. So let's take a look at the finances now. Go across the budget. We have 38 million, so we could get a very good right back here. Let me just take a look at the squad. And yeah, you can see right back is actually the position that we need to improve. If we want to get an 80 rated defence here, we're going to have to get a new right back in. Oh, we've actually got Koke. Oh, I did not know that. He must have been injured or suspended or something, because he didn't come up. But we actually don't need a right back now. He's 29. Okay. Right. Where do we spend the money then? Do we go and buy like an 85 rated centre mid? Damn. Do we save the money? Like, we already have a lot of good options here. That's kind of threw me off, because I didn't think we had a player of that caliber down here. I just completely overlooked him. But Koke is an 80 rated right back. We don't need a right back. Okay, boys, so we're in for 2 players. Both of them initially not accepted. We went in for Nemanja Matic, put a £26 million bid in. They've come back saying they want 36, which we could do, but at the same time we don't really want to pay that much. We are going to put a £30 million bid in, though, for Nemanja Matic from Chelsea. He's 28, defensive midfielder, 84 rated, could definitely boost our squad by a ton. Another centre midfielder, 84 rated, 28-year-old is Raja Nainggolan from Roma. We went in with 30. They say they want 44, which is crazy. I put £35 million bid in. If, you know, we don't get anywhere near, then that's fair enough. But we do need to bring in one of these guys, and hopefully we can do it. If we don't, we'll have to save this money until January and try and do some business then. The squad's not in a place where we're desperate for players, but a boost to that midfield could be absolutely key. 36 million they still want for Nemanja Matic. I mean, we'll go 35 million, the same as what we put in for Nainggolan, and you can see now has been accepted by Roma. He wants 100,000 a game, so we'll offer him 100,000 a game. We'll put as a crucial first team player. No mistakes here, is running out of time, but Raja Nainggolan now is in contract negotiations. We're still waiting for a Chelsea one to go through, though. We're going to get 3 emails here. And we got a transfer offer for Kolasinac. No, Gollins declined his contract now, so damn. And he wants 160k a game. And we do have that apparently, and we can like squeeze our pennies together to make that happen. And unfortunately, Nine Gollins still wants in a little bit more money, despite us offering him exactly what he's asked for. I mean, if you demand 100 grand, don't come asking for more. We're going to give him a 4-year deal now, though. We're not going to let him get away with anything less than that. And the transfer offer for Kolasinac has to be big for us to let him go. I don't think we will. He's our backup. So we're just going to reject this offer straight up. We're not looking to sell him in this window. He will stay at the club. He's only 23. He can still improve and become a very good left back. But for right now, for us, a very good backup. And now we're just 3 hours left. We kind of need this deal to get done as soon as possible. 2 emails. It depends who accepts. We'll be in. And as you can see, Nine Gollin has accepted. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough to offer him like a bigger deal. Apparently we are. So I'll advance like one more day. And we'll see what happens. If he declines, we'll go for Nine Gollin. If he accepts, I'll have a decision to make about who we go for. And he does accept. So now we have both players with their contracts accepted. 2 hours to go on deadline day. They're basically same rated, same age. Nemanya's defensive midfielder and Raja is just a normal centre mid. And Raja's on a lot... Oh, sorry. Nemanja Matic is on a lot more money than Nine Gollin. So, okay, we'd still have 2 million left if we do that deal. And we still have 2 million but 55k in wages. If we do the Nine Gollin deal, oh my god, the decisions you have to make as a career mode YouTuber that literally mean nothing, but at the time mean a ton. Who do we go for? I'm going to go with the random pick button. I'm just going to keep smashing it. I'm not taking a look. I'm not looking now. I can't. And I'm just going to stop. And it's Nine Gollin. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, underrated gamer. I know you're a Chelsea fan. You probably want to see Matic. But it has stopped on Nine Gollin, which makes more financial sense for us to sign him. And that's the way it's gotten down, boys. That's the way we decided it. Just kept pressing the button, which means we do decline Nemanja Matic. He stays at Chelsea. It would have been a great signing. Oh, he was my original thought, was to bring him or Nine Gollin in. So there we go. That's that done. And deadline day is now completed for us. We can just see out the rest of the hours. And that will be that. 2 hours to go. No more deals will be done here. Griezmann's gone to Manchester United for 84.5 million. I mean, they've just signed Pogba in this window. And now they've signed Griezmann as well. They've just gone super OP. And we don't want to meet them in the Champions League or the Europa League, sorry, this year. So we've got a trading injury. Of course we do. And it's our midfielder, Geese, who's out for 3 weeks. So it's a good job we brought Nine Gollin in. He's going to slot in there and replace Geese for them 3 weeks. And then Geese will come back in. And we've got a squad report here as well for this guy, who is 52 rated. He's in our youth academy. But that's going to do it for this episode then, guys. Our dealing has been completed now. And we can move on with the season. Our next episode is going to start with a massive one against Bayern Munich. Make sure you return for that one. Thank you, though, for watching today's episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one very soon.